OKFM 101.7.
K101.7 is when Minko Dr. Steve Manteaw, former boss Emma Piak, says a Ghana Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative. Wanuso or ye penny ewo. Na dog me mo channel pay.
Yo me jo so menya.
Why ni na boko de?
Obo the other room the party is you. You're gonna say.
We Japan somewhere a call ye ba ye na ye Manteaw to special prosecutor ka say one found documents in family na 1 year corruption risk assessment in Nema no. What the command mampeni abachire say Emma Parliament na niema bi wo mu a wo mo ehwe na wo ntimi entrance no na a cursory look at the daily graphic actually no what say niema wo mo hwe mu relationship agreement, the assignment agreement, allocation agreement and an investment agreement. Dear mampeni na montu a watuo per the Manteaw do at the command 64-page document, you know. What do you say?
Yo, menya, I'm that say, my men Faquenia is in Shamotier for and so. Ye dear, ye mo na yepe. There, and I'm on tour about 8 to in Shayano, Ebeboa, or my Ghana. And it's on my penny. Ejna a year special prosecutor report or so. I'm at our directive here, but this is papi moi. Ben momono a year yentime mufua na ye bondo and amontu no so no. Na ye conscience no itru no a ye nyema na emu na ho. Nti ye kwoye nemi. Nka ye be hia areshimu se. Umama ni mu ada ho. Na ankebeye kura na ye depend consultations on this transaction. The etosibio unsunom ye raise concerns about conflict of interest in some of the arrangements. And also no nanka ye panamontio and that's a directive from the president in terms of what he wishes to do about those issues. Ocean Swa. Some of the yes.
But to resubmit, you know. Say what is contained in the document, special prosecutor the command, no. Be a way, something that is contained therein.
And I make us details. The language here to be too broad and vague.
Okay.
No more make us specific.
Okay.
And do us a agreement way without indicating, and that's a directing how the conflict of interest situations in the whole transaction should be cured. Minyana says you are not addressing the core of the problem. Usha special prosecutor Bibi not say a year finance minister, the company a year data bank act as a decoy for a South African entity in this whole transaction. And you say, no, I don't know how the president intends to cure it. But the Papemuna, some of the arrangements are unpassable. They will have to be reversed. Now, Sempono, one more number one soa, the Banisa minor streets can be in that process. No, that's cashier and the buy and I say a 2 or more son. And you know, me say a 2 year boy. Nanka. Issues one by one. In fact, in the coming days, my name in February na ye di in our so was an amontu honom ye beshia. Na we'll take the issues one after the other and make specific recommendations for the consideration of both Parliament and government in terms of how some of the nagging issues are ayira or manpenini directives can be addressed.
Papa, dear Mampeni boy chire na a finance minister no afena wakoye overhaul of the agreement and na say enie mabia owura Manteaw do recommend ye no wakoye free mu ansa na the parliament.
Minyanga ni pepe mu aye expect say a year the contract, the entire contract will have to be reviewed. But it has to be reviewed in line with the findings of the special prosecutor's investigation. But no, one of the concerns na timemfundu do raise the lack of opportunity for input. It is nka ye be kwan say finance minister no onko hye na ya na so ko hye kokuum na so ya owia ne final review report o de ba betu ga na ye nyina ye hunu na nka ye wa ho agenchira ya kire and se be ko parliament na nka ko parliament. Then so one year sans na se ko parliament committee e ba ko si wo mo nan so no nka ne papa mu a na nka wo mo nso afre ama opportunity na nka ye wo ho agenchira no na nka ye dia akọ no ma hwe no ma consider ni nyina se be ya dachi bi no kana mo ntuen for how enkobre o man Ghana.
Papa mama wiade we me kai se ye ni minister of information di nkomo wo kire se wo man no ye hia sika bi be 500 million bi en manimu ya de akwakoye ade ena ade we kura ye kan ya se sika wo ho wo be metesi se legal advisors no ni ade transaction advisors no sika be 2 million copying be 5 million bi has been expended when ye twa kwasan ni ade sika one ye hia 500 million send ya hwa na ekwacho ni ensanko
minia am say me hu atorenchen bia ato Ghana akwakoba ni say ye hia 500 billion she eja covid ikwa ye de excuse say ye de pesika ni ade nyina no covid no according to aban na kansa na abafom na tama na e wosoro no kwa no na sika yi ni ho na say si abafom no e na hia sika ni so ata me no ka sense ye kwa abato ana e bia sika ni ye pedi akwa campaign abato mu na ye ko hwe budget kwa ye for only first quarter nti no me hu die esia nti akwakopa ni say hia sika ni so ba metiasia nso se oman puntuo de ye disika na ye na wo pesika nso a me je to adwene a wo botime hu bebia obenye sika e bia emfa oha bebia na se chinye bebre enkoba se me no wo kasei me ne mapamfo a ewo Ghana Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative yesi nkonwa ya to adwene na ye policy paper bia enche bia ye de koto aban nim kwan ya obefa so enye sika ai ko enimu kakra se de enya sesei no eji free yem fam die etuo mu enji no me gidi say o ma kwanya na nipa nchecha adwen a there are ways in which obetime enye sika emfa tinye die ene oha bebre emomen
Papa na wo ka conflict of interest wo ka data bank obi nso bebo yewura ya safmafo ne ba Kofi Safomafo a wono so wo senate se wono so kura na se won ye yi ni se abrochire ni manema ahodo nyina wo meda no hwe ene no ade wo bi beka se do we look at competence rather than say ni pakro no ni busuani ni ana ni busuani ni obi anadafo ni obi bank bi obi adwuma bi na se ade ne betimi akoyi a ye hwe wo sa anye den
menya ba o men so tu anamon so bi say na se dwumeji na ukodi no ehia expertise as I say we consider competence and relevant expertise and you know I mean say competence in there is not in question what is in question no the process in identifying that competent person and like I said normally no you go through a competitive process especially in sekopane say impanyimfo a edi saade ehu dwuma na say wo aban mu saadre no womo ehu ni pebi eka ho a wo opinion up a build public trust and confidence in the year na nka owura Kofi Osafomafo matene ho adanse bebre say obo no ho modern pa nti nka se no obo no ho modern no year na nka ya advertise the position no e wo papers mo ni ade e na womo so womo gi womo hu di no womo apply e na womo ni ko si akan e na odi kan a nka sem bi eni ho
ka ya open en wakọ ena wono akoya na afei ya fa no de a
nka sem bi eni ho
papa wo hwe ba bia ya ba beduru yi a afei na finance minister every submission of the report now what the about parliament afei na they will subject it to debate ebinu makase ka yanyire ye ho enye na nka parliament wo we no entimi enwe nya ho adwuma nyina mpasse ansa na bia the next parliament aba because bia yemfa ne say abanfoforo asesa ebra ya to aba they may or might not continue the agreement.
Okay,
Menya adwuma e wasa die when ye adwuma kuma fra. Na say me no wo ka say am say parliament there is this weekend Friday. Wọ́n nsan ma bi o gisi ato abewie. Enti no wo di mpepere ho nso koya de nso wanhwa a na mfumso akwa ebe hia se so man e beto ye bo atowenche bia nc there are other ways of finding money na me di kan kai no some suggestions will be making to government ndi enya botre na mo no ye make sure say if it's well done it's worth being done well you know yento ye bo na ye ni ye mo
Ajana mami muso sa deal no ankasa momo ya Ghana Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative we eye bibia me fan say ya ye ni nyina wie no man ni tu ho anamon ebeboa Ghana ana emoa ye
menya one of the reasons and say justification na a finance minister edemaye efa di nti aye tu sa anamon no and he said, you have predictable flow of revenue into our budget. They have stabilization of royalty flows into the budget. Now, sir, objective, you see me, I be in the oil sector, you and then they have stabilization fund, you know. And no, I say, you're not a farm going to work costro. You said you go to work costro Sabria. Projection for the budget. It is Sky Benyan and Broad, the Nkayeshe Nimte Benyanwa. Nankaya the SS no Akakugu funding him. Now they hear that a projection in terms of what we expect as revenue materialize here. Nankaya cost half of Tunum, Yako Yisika, Abaso Yisika Soja Bo Mine Hombra. Tani Ayen oil sector, Aye Juma fair. Empono, a black COVID Iba ye Pesika, and the Aswa Nui. A stabilization fund in the Kuyi Bay $300 million. And now buying this one in Sikaswa or the Kutia a year COVID-19. And you know, arrangements media, what did you just say? When I made minister, there could be other more efficient ways of achieving that objective. Yes, what was you know?
Na mami ready adiebi enchre wo na fe yem ni ono ne fiem komomre wie o se Martinamedu the document or the command a year president in what say corruption risk assessment any heading. Yeah. The office of the special prosecutor concluded that in the corruption assessment that Agyapa deal was not transparent and did not help in fight against corruption. The assessment resulting from the examination and analysis of all the 5 agreements making up the transaction document is that they each suffer from the same lack of probity, transparency, unaccountability, illegality, and unconstitutionality. The very nature of secrecy and confidentiality surrounding the agreements and the indemnity agreement in particular does not conduce to the prevention of corruption and fighting corruption in the extracted mineral sector. The report, which was signed by the special prosecutor, Mr. Martin ABK Amidu, said. So I can't wear the next report. I say, "Sir, do you know why you could go to us to train your chance through?"
And until now, I'm penny refer issue to Parliament. No more dear, imagine one incident. Let me papa.
Okay, FM.
Because Papa,
as I said, I meet you.
Say they each suffer from lack of probity, transparency, unaccountability, illegality, unconstitutionality. I think at the end of the day.
Menya enwa no chese ade nye na ade a enye de ye totwene ne ya ye no foforo elunti na omampenyi refer to parliament mmemo de na madwen ayeme na kakra na wanhwe yi a na obi Edinadri Kubu say, it's an say woman say one majority in parliament, you know. One per se go back to parliament. No, woman numbers, no. A bulldozer at the end true near Case, parliament are approving and one yemra. Now, can share the damning conclusions of the special prosecutor there? In Gamma on my opinion, all so for yes or no. A sanka, which we even with the cry. So we met two anamoa a munda ho. Na just say anamuntuno mutu in a bit timid that a disicashre abre or mino. In case as a say or my opinion, the bufupa. Say a dear or no, only humpi, another onka humpia. A sanka the bufupa. In can require the osha. In can require state of the nation address.
Ah! Na say we there a transactional agreement to be near United States of Nation there.
Oh, many are on my Japadia and ya yet yes sabre in quadio. In Chirimadia. Yen a namone dija ye betoso. Ye shaso ediamen Chirima. Nasa Copani say Obiana Montiono and Nam Uncle ye. Many say one unipanin in China. That's I want to stop prayers so dear. As I say, ultimate maximum ponu Taja with your how pa.
I see. No, get better sit near the best actually. Be any himself friend and Komuyaba, your best trans near the Komo.
You mean Yamadas?
Mesomeda senior being count. Bye bye.
Bye.
Dr. Steve Manteaw, a former boss, Emma Piak, Ghana Extractive Industry Transparency.
OKFM 101.7.